In October of 2025, I began working on this tree that had been trunk chopped a long time ago. The inside of the tree had started to rot, and as you can see in these pictures, I decided to remove some of this rot. As I began removing it, I found more and more and more of just rotten, punky wood. I posted this video around November 5th of last year if you want to go back and look at it. And I also styled this tree right after I did all this work. I completely styled the tree for its initial styling. Today we're going to continue in our research on what comes first, the wiring or the repot of a juniper. Today we're going to address that age-old question. What comes first? The wiring of a juniper or the repotting of a juniper? Honestly, there are a lot of variables that help you determine when to wire the tree. However, the biggest one that you need to figure out is when you got that tree. So if you got that tree in January, February, March, April, May, June, June's a little bit early, but that's probably not the best time to wire here in California in Sacramento. So September, October, and November is a wonderful time to wire. You could wire as early as August. July, you're probably pushing it a little bit. And that's if you're really going to bend the tree a lot. If you're lightly bending, then July is probably fine with a little experience. It's not something you do right off the bat if you don't have any experience. So it'd probably be better to wait until September, October, or November to wire if you don't have a lot of experience. So here in California, in Sacramento, we repot January, February, March. April's a little late, okay, but you could still get away with it, especially if you protect your tree and you're there taking care of it and get a little bit more moisture, then that would be fine. So what comes first? It depends on when you get your tree. If you get your tree earlier, then you can repot it, but then you need to wait an entire year and a half before you wire it, since we usually wire in September, October, November. So to summarize, if you get your tree in January, February, March, then that's a good time to repot. If you get your tree in September, October, November, then that's a great time to wire. So those are the two big variables. I'm not talking about health, weather conditions, etc., etc. I'm just talking about those two things, and that really determines when you wire your tree. All right, stay tuned. We're going to work on our tree now. All right, as you can see, we have our plastic training pot, which is what I put all trees in for 2 to 3 to 4 years, depending on the species. Now I'm going to put the wire in. I have 3 different wires because I have 3 holes that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to go to the outsides like this and then tie those in. Alright, next we're going to put a scoop of bonsai mix in here. Nice. I'm going to take the tree and put it in there. And then I'm going to seep this. Well, all right, we are done for now, and we will see you on the next tree.